Greetings, brothers and sisters. It's your guy, Mr. Press. I want to tell another cautionary tale about me having to put my hands on one of my homies because he was jealous of me and he threatened me. Um, I was in 19 barracks in the new building in Varner in 2016. Um, I was a barracks porter in the barracks, you know what I'm saying? I was liked by most of the other prisoners in the barracks. Um, and at this time, cell phones was a normal thing in prison. So my wife had been bought me a cell phone. I ended up getting shipped to another unit, so I had to sell my cell phone. So when I graduated the program I went to, I got shipped back to Varner, my parent unit at the time, and got put down in the new, what they call the new building, which is like, you know what I'm saying, the prestigious area of the Varner Penitentiary. 1 through 14 barracks is workers. 1 through 7, I think, is whole squad. 8 through 14 is like kitchen workers, laundry workers, and all that. Make a long story short, I get sent back to the unit. They tell me, man, congratulations, we proud of you. You know, when you're trying to do something for yourself, sometimes you can't get a pat on the back in prison. And seeing where I came from with how much violence I was causing and how many people I had hurt, and my influence with the Crips in the penitentiary, they was happy to see that I was turning over a new leaf. They had knew I went to the therapeutic program and graduated. So they at least seen that I was trying to change for the better. And so, you know, I moved back in the barracks, you know, and they had this one dude in there from Little Rock. We'll just call him Big Blood. Old school brother. Laid back, cool dude. He had life sentence. He was cool as a fan, and he had a lot of shit shaking. And so he sat back and watched me for a while, seen I wasn't on no BS and I wasn't going to cause any unnecessary heat to the barracks to get his operation messed up. So he was like, man, he pulled me up and called me to his rack one day. He was like, look, man, in a couple more days, I'm going to have some phones in. I know you're gonna take care of the business. I've been seeing you on that state phone on the regular. He said, I'm just mess with me. When you get the money, you can give me half. They was charging $400 for a cell phone. So when he got the cell phones, excuse me, and he got his cigarettes and trees in, he called me over. He handed me a cell phone, fresh out the plastic. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I used one of my other homeboys' phones, called my girl at the time, which is now my current wife, had her activate the phone, do all this stuff. She got it situated. I was in the mix. You know what I'm saying? I had a cell phone. So now I'm able to network. I'm able to talk to my daughter. I'm able to talk to my mom. I'm able to talk to my other family members. I'm able to sell time and make money. So I instantly, my thing, I went hurried up and found me a couple of dudes that was willing to pay $50 for some hours on the phone. I give them an hour a day. Next thing I know, I bought me some cigarettes. I smoked. Bought me some cigarettes. Boom. Bought me a little trees. I sold the trees. I really ain't mess with the trees like that because they can piss test you anytime in the joint. So I'm running around the bare feeling myself. You know what I'm saying? I got a fresh cut every week. I got on, you know, this is penitentiary stuff. So I'm fresh to death with the little clothes they do provide you. I stay creased up. Laundry bags stay getting done. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to go to the chow hall because my locker box is full of food. I'm spreading every day. I'm on the phone every day busting plays. So now it's me and another brother from Little Rock that was affiliated with the Blue Team and another little brother that was from down south somewhere affiliated with the Blue Team. I really didn't know him like that. So they didn't have no motion. So it's only right that I help them try to get some motion. So, you know what I'm saying? My thing was to try to let them use the phone to see who they can contact and get some support from or get some help from and try to set them up to be doing the same thing I'm doing. So I won't have to, you know what I'm saying, keep letting them use my phone on the regular. So So this one brother, the younger brother out of the group, you know, he was heavily he was on drugs heavy. He was on that deuce real heavy. You know what I'm saying? And at this time, that deuce they was having in the penitentiary was just like synthetic marijuana, so it really wasn't as strong as years later I seen it get. But he was just, you know, steady smoking a little deuce, nodding out. They was nodding out. They was doing a little bit of crazy stuff, but he was heavy on the deuce, so he had an addiction. He worked in the kitchen. He'd be smuggling food back to pay for his addiction. So, you know what I'm saying? When he wanted to use the phone, I let him use the phone. Wasn't no big deal to me. I ain't tripping. It's my phone. You know what I'm saying? And so I say I've had the phone for about like a couple of months. I was eating good. I was doing my thing with the phone. I was maintaining with the phone. And dude was starting to get a little envious because I never left the phone with him when I left out the barracks. If I went to the yard to work out or play basketball, if I went to the gym to do the same thing, if I went to the chow hall, I always left my phone with the brother from Little Rock. So the brother that was from down south, he was getting frustrated. So he go and tell some of the homies from across the hallway in 21 barracks, oh man, P on the boat, man, he ain't messing with me on the phone. Can I use y'all phone? So they holler at me like, man, P, what's up? What buddy talking about, man? I said, man, dude, I ain't making nothing happen. I've been here for 2 months with this thing. He ain't got nobody messing with him. All he want to do is get a few dollars so he can get some dues and fall out. So, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no major thing. So I was kind of, you know, pissed off at him for even trying to make it seem like somebody had some sway over how I operate my business. Y'all ain't finna tell me how to do nothing with what I got. I got it out the mud. Anyway, so time goes on. He steady seeing me on the phone. He walking by my rack. He upset. He in his feelings because he know after you done went and said what you said, it's over with. You ain't even using my phone no more. And I don't give a damn about you being mad. So one particular day he done got high and he tripping. So I'm up under the sheet using the phone. He's standing at the end of my bed mumbling and shit. So I come up out from under my sheet. I say, hey, bro, man, move away from my rack with that bullshit. He like, man, so he walking out. He like, man, nigga, stab one of these big ass, nigga ain't finna be fighting with you big ass nigga stab you. So I come up out from under the sheet. I wrap my phone up, put it in my laundry bag, deep down in my laundry bag. And I tell my homeboy, man, if I go to jail, man, hey, make sure my property get back there to me. So I pull up on Buddy. I said, man, what you was just saying, bro? What you just say? He's like, man, you acting funny with that. I went in his mouth. Boy, we standing up. Start jacking. I'm beating him down. Boom, 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 boom. I'm all in his mouth. Now, he a homie, so I didn't just run away with him like I wanted to. Because he wasn't just no, you know, op, as y'all call him. He wasn't just no dude I was just seriously mad at. But he had threatened me, so it kind of made me mad. Because I didn't know where his head was at because the clown was on dudes. So I pegged him out. This bogus officer woman that was on the door, she didn't know the rules and regulations, so she could have easily came to the best. How y'all need to cut that out, and it would have just been squashed. She jumped straight on the phone and called the police, so the police come down there and lock me up. They locked us, they take us down the hallway, where they handcuff us and take us down the hallway. So we get to the lieutenant office, and they asking us what's going on. I'm like, man, nothing going on, man. That's my little homeboy, man. We was just wrestling and playing. They was like, nah, he got too many bruises on his face, his lip busted, he got cut up under his eye. You wasn't playing with dudes, y'all was fighting. So they ended up locking us up. It just goes to show that no matter how good you is to an individual, they can always resent you and have jealousy in their heart towards the fact that you where you at and they ain't where they want to be. You know, I wasn't standing in this man's way of getting nothing. I was trying to help the dummy get himself established, but he chose to be a dope fiend. He chose to smoke deuce and not handle his business and network so he can get him enough money to buy him a cell phone, and it was plentiful in the barracks we was in. Matter of fact, if he'd have been a stand-up guy, he would have got the same deal I got. Dude just gave me the phone and let me work on paying him. He wasn't worried about it because he know I get down from a crown. But a lot of dudes that you dealing with, for you young brothers and sisters, a lot of people that y'all dealing with is jealous and envious of you, and it's gonna come out, and you might have to put your hands on them. Hopefully, it don't go that far, but we already know you youngsters out here blasting. We see it every day, but I'm just letting y'all know the blasting part. Y'all need to scratch that. A good old fade, yeah, you can get that out the way, and then just stop dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never talked to little buddy again after I got out the hole. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't no part, you no homie of mine. You not my partner. None of that. Don't say nothing to me. You done got me. You tricked myself out of my position by running around shooting bogus threats like you really was gonna do something to me, and I bit the bone. And I'm gonna get on the dude behind talking crazy about me in my vicinity. So man, that's just my message to y'all, man. You got to pay attention to the signs. Stay away from the haters and keep your head up so you won't get in trouble and get knocked off and go to the penitentiary. Mr. Press, man, I'm out. Like and subscribe and watch the ads, man. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all support.